everyone, this is P4L. In today's P4L review, we're actually doing some live shooting from Toy Dojo here in Austin, Texas, following Cyber City Con in San Antonio this past weekend. I had a couple more previews that I need to shoot for you guys, and I didn't have enough time or bandwidth during the weekend. But here we go. First up is Animus. This is VooDoo Robots, or yeah, VooDoo Toys, VooDoo Robots. I think VooDoo Robots. Animus, and this is their version of a Masterpiece Ironhide. We've seen this mold before a couple of times. We saw it with a TFCon exclusive Diaclone Black version, but there's actually significant differences between that one and this one. Also, we saw the first official release with Salus here, their version of Masterpiece Ratchet, and there have been some significant changes. So I just want to quickly show those off. Not a full review. We're not going to do transformation. I already have a couple of videos showing that off in previous reviews. So go ahead and check out the Animus or Stealth Animus and Salus reviews if you want to see some transformation. A couple things I wanted to highlight. One is that the head here is brand new, and I actually like it a lot. Let's zoom in real quick. And it's a lot more Ironhide-ish, as you can see. A lot kind of a meaner look. He obviously has the same helmet, but his face is totally resculpted. Previously, they had one that was very similar to the Ratchet, very curvy. I think this Ratchet face looks good, but it didn't really work for Ironhide. This more grumpier looking one, as you see here, with more flat lines and edges, works a lot better for Ironhide. I never really liked the Ironhide head for the Masterpiece, just because it looked the head was a little too small, as well as the face just looked a little thin to me. So I never really liked it all that much. So I definitely appreciate that they went ahead and remolded the head for their upcoming Animus release. So other things to note. I don't know if these weapons are official. These are the ones that came very similar to the Stealth or Ratchet. I'm guessing you're probably going to get the same weapons here, but I don't really know. The other major difference that I noticed is that there's actually paint, and you can see it right here with the sunlight, on all of the external van mode pieces. So you can see it on the leg here, which is part of the van, here on the legs, and on the back. It's all glossy paint, which is a nice addition, because the previous releases didn't have any paint on them other than like the paint details, but this one looks like it's going to have paint, at least in the robot mode, the alt mode, which I'll show off in a bit. But I don't see any paint currently on the legs or the arms or even the head, and I don't know enough about it to tell you whether they're going to have that. I'm going to imagine that they'll probably have it, because it looks kind of off to have paint here and not paint there. Maybe they're just doing this as a proof of concept, but it looks like we are going to get paint, which is fantastic since it was kind of a premium price. And one of the things that everyone really liked about the official Masterpiece is that it was fully painted and had a really nice paint job. So I'm looking forward to that. Some people were asking about the ratchets in the legs. They said they're going to get rid of them, but this test shot looks like they still have them. So it still looks like it's straight and then one ratchet click out. Yeah, so it looks like they still have it here. From all accounts, they said they're going to get rid of them. Maybe they just haven't finished that yet. So I can't say one way or another if that's going to be the case. So that's really it for robot mode. No other mold differences. Obviously, it doesn't have the light that Salus has here, since that doesn't make much sense to have it on Ironhide. But those are the major differences in robot mode. Let's go ahead and take a quick cut and show off his alt mode. Alright, so we're back in alt mode. Just wanted to show off the paint, because this is where you'll see all of the paint in alt mode. Again, that's the newest edition. One thing I'll note is on the preview is these yellow lines along the side are actually worse. They're not very sharp. But again, this is a test shot. They're probably messing with how they want to do the application to get that better. But yeah, it does look kind of messy here right now. I think the entire car does fit together a little bit tighter. The bumper here is a lot more compact. I know a lot of people are saying they had a bit of a gap here. There's much less of a gap, noticeable gap there. Same thing here on the front of the car. But the paint, again, is the real highlight of the changes that we're getting with this version of Animus, I suppose. So yeah, that's really it for the preview. No transformation or articulation. I think you guys know that. I just want to touch on the highlights, on the differences from the previous releases. And again, I've always liked this mold. People seem to think that that I have a strong affection for this for some odd reason, but I just think it looks better in robot mode. And I think now with the paint, the all mode also looks really good. It still does have kind of this weird undercarriage thing, which doesn't bother me all that much since it doesn't affect anything, but that's still there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I know they just talked about a reissue for MP Ironhide with that drill accessory, so these guys definitely have some work to do. Hopefully they come in a little bit cheaper than they have with their previous figures to get it kind of in line and more competitive with the official MP offering. Alright, if you like the review, or preview I guess that's the case, please give it a like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer that as soon as possible. Thanks a lot everyone, and have a good one.